My name is Rasquesity Keaitse. I'm a filmmaker by profession. I have a responsibility to my community, to my family, especially my daughter, to preserve the identity of us as Africans. Because for long, since the colonial era, even the post-colonial era, the Western world has been telling our own stories, portraying a different image of us as Africans. For me, success as a filmmaker is to create stories that will bring about change in different communities, especially the community that I come from. If the visual product that I create brings about unity, has an effect of making people happy, has an effect of bringing about awareness in terms of different issues, then for me, I'll be happy and I'll consider that as success. Generally, Africa has been considered or portrayed as a dark continent. So I believe it is my sole responsibility and onus to rewrite that narrative. In the work that I do, I always seek to preserve our cultural identity, because on a global stage, that's what makes us stand out. I always try to embed cultural elements in the locations that we use, in the costumes that we choose, and the props that we put in our visual products. For me, I consider film as immortal, because even nowadays we still recognize or consider people like Hitchcock as gods, and we still watch their films now and consider them as classic. Film lasts forever. There's this other day when I was going to the shops and I met, I can't say one of the guys, but he's one of our community elders, someone that I respect so much. He stood me and said, we love what we're doing for our community by putting our community in the map. So he was referring to the drama that I did for my community, Shalangamla, that was on ZBC. So he was saying, no, you're bringing about change in our community, you're bringing about employment, because 3/4 of the people that were part of my production team and cast were coming from my community. So that touched me, and it pushed me and motivated me to work every day. From that day on, I've been working, even if I don't have a budget or even if I don't have tools to work, but I always remember the words that my community elder told me. For most of the guys out there, they don't know the power or the work that we put in to be where we are. We work every day. Most of the guys, they will think that we have money, it's an easy road. But for me, personally, as I'm talking today, I've done over 150 music videos and still counting. I've done films. I've come to a point where sometimes I would love or want to give up and find a day job. But I always have this self-motivation that it hasn't been easy for me to get where I am. It's not the right time for me to give up. So for one, to make it in this industry, especially in Africa, it's about your hard work, your consistency, and the belief that one day you'll make it. My aspirations is to see African cinema in a global stage. We see the work that Netflix Africa is doing by slowly putting African products on a global stage, and also what Marvel is also doing by infusing African stories, as we have seen with the Wakanda story. And the other thing for me is to see collaboration and unity of African filmmakers to produce products that will compete on a global stage. For me personally, I'm open to collaborations. And the reason for me to get where I am is because of inspirations that I got from people like Ofense Mwase, Clarence Peters, Kyle Lewis. They've inspired me a lot to improve or develop better products for my community, for my country. And the other thing, as filmmakers, as African content creators, we never stop learning. We never stop learning. So the other thing that I would love to share with aspiring filmmakers is that ego doesn't make art. It's always safe for one to be humble. It will make it easy for one to make it in the industry.